Good evening, everybody. This is John, the Sea Monkey Dude here. And, a week and a half ago or something like that, 2 weeks ago maybe, I restarted the SMES. And that's the Sea Monkeys Executive Supersize Suite. That is this big glass globe that we're looking at here. And we've got a lot of life in here. And the way I started it was pretty much by following the directions. I've got a video of it on YouTube if you haven't seen it yet. So this is with spring water up to that little line that I drew on there with the Sharpie. You can see it in the upper right. That's 48 ounces. So it's a little below the line now because of evaporation. I'll top it off in a few days. I usually top it off once a week. But yeah, we started with 4 packets of water purifier, 4 packets of the instant live eggs, and we've got a lot of sea monkeys in here. I have good luck with the glass containers. I know some people don't like them, but typically I have good luck with them. I also restarted this one recently. This is that Sea Monkey Super Set from Australia. I actually just started it yesterday. I don't know if these guys are going to show up on the video. Sometimes the lighting's weird, and they're literally a day old. Oh yeah, you can see them. I can see them at least. Hopefully you can. These ones are literally 1 day old. I started this yesterday. Today is Friday. I started this on Thursday afternoon, so they're about a day and a half old. That's decent size for being a day old. And again, this one is similar to that. I think this is basically like the Australian site equivalent. Again, it's just like a fish bowl. There you go. I put that Tupperware lid on there. It didn't come with it. But this one is 3 times the size of a standard tank. So that's 36 ounces instead of 48. So started with 3 sets of packets. And again, I know it's sort of hard to see. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We got a lot of little babies in there. And again, I have really good luck with the glass containers. I don't know if it's because they, keep the heat in better or what. I do have them sitting on this mat, which is a heat pad for plants. But, yeah. And I do keep it warm in this room, too. Now, here we've got that Japanese Magic Castle. Are we still calling it that? It's not just in Japan anymore. Well, it was the Japanese Magic Castle when I bought it like a year and a half ago or whatever. I restarted this one. I hadn't been using it for a while. At the same time as I started this one yesterday. Now we can see there's dozens of little babies in there. Hopefully you can see them. I can see them on my phone screen as I record this. This I actually started like 15 minutes before. So they're basically the same age. Now I was looking at this one. I was even taking this magnifier. There we go. And I've been looking in here. I literally saw 1 baby so far. And they're the same age. 15 minutes apart from when I stirred up the powder in here. Now when you look at this one though, you've got this big plastic base, right? That's, is that a baby? Look at that, right by my finger. There's one. Cool. We got life. I see it. But we definitely don't have as many as in there. But I think it's more difficult to heat this one. The water itself. Oh, I think I see another baby. Cool. It's further away from the heat. The heat's got more plastic to travel through as opposed to this, where it's just basically a thin glass bowl. Look, and there's a bunch of babies in there. You can sort of see them. So, we'll see how this does. I'm glad we saw 1 or 2 babies in here. They're hatching. They're alive. But I'm guessing the water temperature is probably a little bit lower. The heat's not getting in there as much. And I'll bet in 2 or 3 days we'll see a bunch of babies in there. I hope so. So, yeah, pretty random video. I know, just want to let you guys know what's going on. I was just going to talk about this one, but then we moved into some other things. Ooh, I see some big poop tails in there too. These guys are doing well. I did feed them earlier today, so looks a little cloudy in there. But they're doing well. Alright, that's it, you guys. For anyone wondering how many sea monkey tanks I've got going right now, I just counted. It's 10. We've got 6 right here. Those 3 that I just showed you. Plus, we've got an executive set right there. Sorry for the lighting. Hey Google, turn the lights in this room aqua. Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure.
I think that helped. I don't see those lines going through the lights anymore. All right. But now it's harder to see in this one. I have not figured out the optimum light color for recording sea monkeys. I'll keep working on that. See, look, now it looks like this is empty. But we just saw all those babies in there. Anyways, we've got the SMES, we've got the Superset, we've got the Japanese Magic Castle, which is now also like the Australian Magic Castle, and I guess will be the everywhere Magic Castle. We've got this executive set right here, pretty cool. We've got the bundle set, also known as Ocean Adventure. A lot of algae growing on the bottom of that one, you can see. That's the difference between the bundle set and Ocean Adventure. On Ocean Adventure, we wouldn't be able to see that because there's that graphic of all the plants wrapped around the bottom there. This one doesn't have that. We got a good amount of adults in there. There's a couple little babies too. They're doing pretty well. We do have the Moon Mini World going. Let's see. Not a ton in here, but they're in there. See 2 or 3 at the top, some hanging out in the back. Oh, there's one right at the bottom down there. There he goes. Or she, I can't really tell. These are the ones that were in that nursery tank. You know that little rectangular tank that's just clear plastic and looks really boring? That's meant to be the baby nursery. I was raising these ones in there and they got big and I dumped them in here. And right now I don't have that nursery tank going. Alright, so I have those. And then up here, there we go. We've got the, what was this called? The Nightlife Gems, which those things legit glow, which we saw in another video. And this was a DIY tank, this huge skull that, it was a vodka bottle. And I'm sort of getting bored with it, so I started taking the sea monkeys out and putting them in other containers. It's just really hard because the opening is really small at the top there. So I've been using that really long aqua leash that comes with the racetrack, and I took most of them out, but there's still some in there. So as I see them and they look easily, easy to grab, I try to grab them with an aqua leash and put them in other tanks. But I've still got some in there. I'm not getting rid of this until I see it go like 2 weeks with no life in it. We still got at least half a dozen sea monkeys in there. Well, of course we got our big tanks. Whoa, look at these guys. Yeah, that's that big 16-gallon tank. Going well. And next to it over there, we got the one with the big castle in it. All right. That's what we got going right now. Oh, and I got a bunch of empty tanks with nothing in them. If you want to see them real quick. There they are. All right. Cool. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you have a great Easter weekend if you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate Easter, I hope you have a good weekend anyways. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.